Good morning, afternoon, evening. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. My name is Mariah Tolliver. Now, if you ever thought about just doing a YouTube, but it was just at the back of your head, like who is gonna watch me, and what am I even gonna say? Like, what if people don't like how I look? Oh my goodness, just stop thinking like that. I had to stop doing that. Not necessarily what am I going to say, because when I say stuff, I really do say it, and it's only faith based and what God puts in my spirit to say. Because, like I said before, I'm not a talker. And you can tell just by looking at me that I'm not a talker. But just worry about how you may look, and worried about like what people are going to think. It's one of Rihanna's songs saying people are gonna talk whether you're doing bad or good. Please believe that. Please believe that. But if you know you have great content, because you have so many people that's on YouTube that has content, but like, why are you on here? Like, really, why are you on here? But they just feel like, hey, I got the face for it. Some that like don't I believe everyone is beautiful in their own way. Like, I don't believe any God made anybody ugly. I just don't. It's only ourselves that we make into an ugly person by our attitude and drugs and stuff. So yeah, you may feel unconscious, self-conscious, like I'm patting my hair right now, because sometimes my hair reminds me of a chia pet sometimes. But I'm still gonna get on here and still just share truth with you and be honest and be transparent, because we don't get it that much. We just don't. And when God puts a word in my spirit, I'm just gonna obey Him and I'm gonna say it. But if this was me too, I think I started this 1 or 2 years ago, this YouTube channel. But if this was me, like way back in the past when I had low self esteem and was just real quiet and shy, there is no way in the world. No way in the world. Honestly, I'm still very quiet and reserved. I'm not that much shy anymore. There's a difference between being quiet and being shy. Shy is just like you're just afraid of people. Yeah, that's funny. But quiet is just more like, I really just don't really have much to say, especially if you're talking about something that I just don't really care for. And also, we could get caught in our own mind of, what if I say something and it does not please this person? And that's just a mindset that we really have to get out of, because man, most of the conversations that we hear is about gossip. It's about relationships. It's okay. A conversation cannot be about gossip, but it's gossip. It's about your significant other. It's about just whatever you may hear all the time. But the news? Oh my goodness, the freaking news! And just hear my man, that's crazy. Like, did you hear about what? Like, we gotta know. I truly appreciate people that just has a great sense of humor and just naturally funny. And that may be like the main people that I watch here on YouTube, because laughter is just so needed, especially in the times that we're living in right now. And man, I kind of wish I had that gift, but I don't. I don't. I I just be me. A couple of people say I'm goofy, but mm, I I'm just me. And I love it. I just love being me and not trying to be anybody else, or just because you're always gonna just really rob somebody of trying to be somebody else. Because God made you exactly who you are. So, really, be yourself and stop caring about what people may say or what people may think. Because somebody is really gonna pay attention, somebody's gonna listen to you. And even if it's just one person on here that really understands and tries to hear what I'm saying, and because I really do just mean well, and I'm not just getting on here just to get on here, because I'm me. Because I'm me. Like, seriously. I just I just care for people to have a better life. And you may ask why. Because I'm a child of God, that's why. Like, people, it's just sad that people feel like people have motives to be nice to them and give to them because they're going to want something in return. And I understand that completely. That is kind of the story of my life, but because I just know how that feels, is why I want to do the opposite approach, and also was just finding God and knowing his ways and the ways he wants me to have. How he gives us time. Like how we have borrowed time, but he gives it to us, so we need to use it in the best way that we need to. So that's just what I really want to do. I just want to be like my Father in heaven and having the Christ like mindset to do something that I can't ever do compared to him, but just be worthy of it, even though I will not ever be worthy. But for people to just have a better life. And that's what I really mean by loving your neighbor as yourself, because you may say, I am all I have at the end of the day. But even though I am just really not living the best life right now, it still is wonderful and beautiful to just be living and be here and still to speak life into someone else. And with doing that, it kind of just stirs something up in me to make me feel like I'm still needed here on this earth. Because if you don't know anything else, know that if you feel you are just not important and you feel that other people's lives is just so much better than yours, you have air in your lungs. God is still waking you up. And if you don't know that, I strongly recommend that you really get to know God and know why you are here. And stop getting blinded by all the things and people around you who they feel like they are living their best life. And some just may be, but some most likely is just trying to, you know how people just try to, what word am I looking for? Flaunt and just flex like, yeah, I got this, I got that, but deep down they may not have it all together mentally. And that's why you see so many celebrities that have everything that just later you don't see them anymore. They're gone. So because they know, I don't know the reasons, but deep down they knew. They just knew this is not the life that I want to be living. Because they just did not know God. They didn't. And I don't know about you, but if you are someone that could just get so depressed and down and your mind is just on autopilot and you are just not in control of it, but you know God, you know him, you are going to be good. You are going to be okay. Because of knowing God and knowing his ways, there's nothing but life in that. And there's nothing but growth. But I'll just be honest, we can't say that we know him and then want to do that to ourselves or anybody else. So please just remember that and just keep living. It's gonna get better because he keeps waking you up. It's gonna get better. Just meet him halfway, ask him to guide you, and he will do that because he loves you. So if you are someone that really do just want to start a YouTube channel, right? Even if it's just telling your story, you have no idea how it can really help somebody. But don't just be like, oh, nobody's gonna watch me. You don't know. You don't know. God knows. He knows for a fact. But please just let your motives be right. Don't do it just to get on here like, it's me. Me. No, like, always live for the next person. It's not always about us. You guys take care. I love you very much. Okay, I'm gonna make this video short because y'all just be watching like a couple of minutes or seconds of this video. I'm just like, this is so crazy. I'm just being honest. So, you guys take care. Thank you for watching.